All right, I think I want to go out exit 2, as that should be where we're heading to. And hey there, it is Thursday, September 5th, 3:07 p.m. is the time, and this is Akihabara Station. And the plan for this one is to head on up to street level and take a walk through the largest electronics store in all of Japan. And that's Yodobashi Camera. And I arrived via the Hibiya line. There's a few different lines you could take to Akihabara. This is known as Japan's electric town.
Maybe we could look at the main cafes, grab some lunch around there.
It's known for its anime and manga culture. As well as a phenomenon you might have heard of called the otaku. That's a group of people with obsessive interests. And I plan on doing a walk around the neighborhood right after this. Just trying to get my bearings. I have not been here to this neighborhood specifically, I think, since around 2012. So you're kind of coming along with me the journey with a fresh pair of eyes, because I don't remember a whole lot. I believe that is it right there. That's not... the iconic entrance I was remembering. There it is, Yodobashi Akiba. And this opened, I think, back in 2005. And it's part of one of Japan's largest electronic retailing chains. So I'm going to see if I can find my way into the electronics store. Well, that wasn't very hard. I think that entrance I was referring to might be right out here. Now, this store does allow recording for YouTube purposes. And it takes up several floors. This is what I was thinking of. Sorry for kind of recording this one a little backwards. cool to start with a view of this, but there it is. So let's head on in. And it's not just the largest electronics store in Japan, but it's also probably the most famous in the entire world. We're in cell phone land. We've got the Google Pixel 8. Aquas, I believe that's a Sharp brand. So there's a downstairs. Let's start with this main floor here. Apple, which is unusually popular here in Japan. Hello. And I remember back when I had the Galaxy S1, I came here, and Samsung phones weren't branded Samsung back then. And neither were Samsung TVs. I think the sentiment was Japanese products were superior, at least back then it was. So for a Korean manufacturer to get by here, they would rebrand themselves. That's NTT Docomo. Laptops.
At Yodobashi Camera, you can find a wide variety of cameras, watches, computers.
If you're curious about pricing, there you go. 203,000 yen. Let me just see what that is in CAD, just for a reference point. I think about $2,000. 1915. ROG Allies. Those are a Ryzen-based system, so well, this would be the place to grab PC parts and components. We are definitely not going to see everything here. Apple Watches, iPads, USB accessories. Battery banks, they look like portable MagSafe. So $59.80, that would be maybe around $56 Canadian. It is almost overwhelming to think that I've barely been in here a few minutes. So this is just part of the first floor. And I easily could have spent 30 minutes just looking around this stuff. Just what we've seen so far, if I was not trying to make the world's longest, most boring video. Cell phone cases for just about every phone known to man. Disposable cameras. Huawei eyewear.
两本你看，它的耳机长这样。
All right, let's see the other part of the first floor as I randomly stop. To check out a phone. We'll also see some brands that we don't see a whole lot of in North America that we used to, like Sharp and Panasonic. Already been through this way. Apple Land. So had I have entered at that first place I saw, it would have been right through here. I don't even know what those are. So this floor seems to be dominated by smartphones. In the 80s, Akihabara transitioned from being primarily, it's a parking lot down there. I don't want to go to the parking lot. Let's go to the next floor. Let's see what this is. Primarily a home furnishings neighborhood to electronics. PC, software and books, sake, wine and beer. All right, I'm sensing a TV theme. Computer monitors. Japan Next, that must be a local brand. What do I do? Oh well. I was just gonna scribble the Ken Continuum sucks.
Yodobashi Camera. Thank you for visiting
Just
Yodobashi
kidding.
Camera today. At Yodobashi Camera, you can find a wide variety of cameras, watches, computers, game consoles.
I don't think this announcement is really necessary. The store kind of speaks for itself.
Appliances, cosmetics, and more.
Gaming chairs.
We also offer tax-free shopping. Yodobashi Camera is the best place to shop for you. We hope you enjoy your shopping with us. And if you have any questions, please feel free.
I'm just trying to go around the perimeter of each floor.
欢迎光临，欢迎光临。
Gaming chair.
感谢您今天光临有都巴西。有都巴西的商品有照相机、钟表、电脑。
I'll notice this video might be biased towards things I'm more interested in. Let's keep moving around this floor. I think this is actually just the fourth biggest electronics chain in the country. Ooh, the classic Logitech MX Master. Their headquarters is in Shinjuku. I think I mentioned they've got about 24 stores in the country.
오늘은 요도바시
manual
카메라를
stationary.
찾아주셔서 진심으로 감사드립니다. 요도바시 카메라는 카메라, 시계,
We are in analog land.
장난감, 오디오, 휴대폰, 가전제품, 화장품, 많은 종류의 다양한 상품을 구입하실 수 있습니다.
Not too interesting around here.
요도바시 카메라를 추천합니다. 천천히 둘러보시면서
DVDs and Blu-rays. Japan has this odd sort of duality of really bespoke and ancient technology mixed with super cutting edge technology. And I think that's always been the case here. They've always been on the cutting edge, yet relying on a lot of old things. And you can see that in the systems they use. Just trying to buy a subway ticket, you feel like you're using a machine built in the 80s. Then you come to a store like this and you see stuff that'll blow your mind. Luggage and accessories. Buy some blank DVDs. Yodobashi liquor. I wonder if this is tax-free. Whiskey, plum wine. I think I'm gonna try to have some sake tonight. Printers. Let's see what's just around the corner here. Cooling systems, batteries. Oculus Quest. $150, so that's like $1,500 for a RTX 470. I think they're paying a healthy premium on that stuff here. CPUs and RAM. Motherboards. This is kind of for the DIY PC builder. I kind of want to see the TVs. Networking equipment. Escalator. All right, there we go. Should have started with this. 1 parking, or 1F PC internet and smartphones. 2 PC peripherals. 3 cameras and watches. 4 TVs. There we go. 5 home appliances. 6 games and toys. What is called Yodobashi camera. It would make sense that this is a feature product. I bet this used to be on the 1st or 2nd floor. I think the enthusiast market for cameras has slowed down with the advent of smartphones. Smartphones didn't even exist when this store first opened. Hardcore lens kits, lighting. lost in a land of tripods. Let's get out of here before I start knocking these things over. Binoculars, microscopes. Sense a slight hunting theme. I don't know when else you would use binoculars unless you're going to the horse races and sitting far away. But more kind of stationary type stuff.
Welcome to Yodobashi Camera. Thank you for visiting Yodobashi Camera today. At Yodobashi Camera, you can find a wide variety of cameras, watches, computers, game consoles, toys, audio components.
Oh my, this announcement is getting annoying. I can't imagine working here. Just listening to this every day.
Best place to shop for you. We hope
We've got
you
the
enjoy your
latest
shopping.
DJI drones.
And if you have any questions, please feel free to
Oh, this is
ask us.
probably, yes, gimbals. This must be where they have the Pocket 3. You gonna buy one of those?
Wait,
A Pocket 3?
I had the one first.
Oh.
This is
Yeah.
if you want.
Yeah, I have two of them. They're... You have a YouTube channel?
No,
No? They're fun, yeah.
the camera is bigger. You know the difference?
Yeah, the sensor is bigger. Much better low light. Like at nighttime, it's way better than the 1 or 2. Autofocus is much quicker. The speakers are way better. It's got a wireless microphone. It's like it's night and day, different camera. Totally different camera. So I think it's a good.
Do you have a case?
Hmm?
Do you have a case?
I bought this. It just protects the top. It comes with a case, but the case it comes with is very big.
Yeah.
So trying to sell a camera. I didn't mean to flex by saying I have two. I was just trying to say I like it so much. I have two. More camera gear. Watches. One of the good things about Japan is they use the same socket we do in North America. You do have to check the voltage of your stuff, but if you buy electronics here, chances are the charger and stuff in the box will work with your plugs at home. Garmin. I think that'll be my next smartwatch. Now that Google has killed Fitbit. Stupid Google. All right, looks like that's just cosmetics over there, but I want to go up. look at some big honking TVs. When I was doing my Harrods department store tour in London, they had a mini LED TV or micro LED. Mini LED is just an LCD TV with a mini LED backlight, but micro LED is something completely different altogether. All right, let's go left here. See if I can see my TV here. For the aspiring DJ. Turntables. Marantz, Bowers and Wilkins. Most Japanese brands use panels that they didn't manufacture. Sony uses a Samsung QD OLED in their flagship OLED TV, and they use, hey, there's my soundbar. Well, I found this, $141,000. That's not a bad price, actually. I got it on sale for 900 Canadian. And there's the beastly subwoofer. And these detach, which is pretty awesome if you live in an apartment like mine. Denon. Sonos, a company that's eaten a lot of shit lately for redesigning their app and taking a lot of features out of it. JBL over there. Old school radios. Discman. Music equipment. TVs, a Regza. Where are them OLEDs at? Japan used to absolutely dominate TV manufacturing growing up. But some American companies fell off the map as well, like RCA, that went from a brand that had some premium models. Now it's just, I think, reskinned junky Chinese TVs. I don't know what I'm looking at, but that's a mini LED. Oh, that's the Bravia 55XR70. So I think that's the Bravia 7. Let's see if they have a Bravia 9. Sharp Aquas QD OLED. So that's probably using a Samsung panel. I think they're the only ones making QD OLEDs. It's very possible that I miss out on seeing the Bravia 9, but these TVs are too small, I think. I don't think they make one this pint size. Yeah, rather than organize everything by brand, they've done it by size. TV's bugging out over there.
เชิญเพลิดเพลินกับการช้อปปิ้งตามอัธยาศัยค่ะ
Oh, there's an LG making an appearance. Regza. I don't see any Samsung presence. There's the LG C4. That is the same panel used in the Bravia 8. There's the G3 LG, last year's flagship. All right, maybe this is a bit too much TV talk for what's supposed to be a quick walkthrough. There's a mini LED. Here's the Bravia 9. Holy shit, that is easily the best LCD TV in production. It's also insanely expensive, 6,600 yen, 100,000 yen. For a TV this size, that's mental. It's almost 3 times what it should cost. There's Sharp, a brand we don't see a whole lot of. Technics. Oh, Panasonic. They still exist in Europe as well, and they have OLED TVs. Oh, there's a restaurant here. It's over 10,000 Canadian for an 85-inch Bravia 9. The 85-inch Bravia 7 is less than a quarter of the price. That is sick. 115-inch TCL. That one, 4,200. Regza. Oh, there's an LG G4. Ooh. The absence of Samsung in this market is kind of surprising. There's Bose. Headphones. All right, let's head up to the next floor. Probably a disproportionate amount of time spent on TVs. Home appliances coming up. Fans. Washing machines.
Yodobashi Camera today. At Yodobashi Camera, you can find a wide variety of cameras.
Hitachi, there's a brand we don't see a whole lot of anymore.
Consoles, toys, audio components, smartphones,
Toshiba, another one.
appliances, cosmetics, and more. We also offer tax-free shopping. Yodobashi Camera is the best place to shop for you.
dishwashing machines. I think actually those are clothes washing machines. Massage chairs.
欢迎光临，欢迎光临，感谢您今天光临有都巴西。有都巴西的商品有
Heated toilet seats.
钟表、电脑、游戏机、玩具、音响设备、
Some have the bidet option.
家电产品、
I think this was the country in Asia that popularized. Hello. Can you turn yourself off? Some smart robot you are. Vacuums. Robot vacuums. Not even gonna point the camera over at the coffee machines. I think this floor is both immensely more practical than the other floors and what it offers, but it's also, at least for most people, immensely less interesting. It's kind of like walking around a big Canadian Tire, one that sells dryers and stuff, crock pots, rice cookers. Those things. I need one of those, whatever that is. Dome light. Smart lights. Fridges. This thing talks every time you open something. No thanks. Just open it up and keep shit cool, please. What happens when all these smart appliances start breaking and the appliance repair guy can't come to the rescue because each one relies on a computer, and you're stuck going to the manufacturer, and if it's out of production, you're gonna find yourself with a repair bill so expensive you're just gonna buy a new one. And that happens to a lot of washing machines. I was reading the reliability of those things is nowhere near what it used to be. Neither is the repairability. They're almost designed to work a few years and fail, so you end up buying a new one. All right, toys and games. Is there a floor above this? Oh, it's Uniqlo, ABC Mart. That's cool. That is really smart. Bridgestone, they make e-bikes? Panasonic e-bikes? The Japanese, kind of like the Dutch, prefer the more upright style riding position, and you'll get these curved in handlebars. Grilling and outdoor stuff. Ooh. Nintendo Land. We are in the home of Nintendo.
Yodobashi cameras. You can find a wide variety of cameras, watches, computers, game consoles, and toys. Audio
Switch games.
home appliances, cosmetics, and
Apparently,
more.
the new Switch
We also
is
offer
going to be announced soon.
shopping. Yodobashi camera is the best place
It
to
looks
shop
very
for
analog for the Nintendo section.
shopping with us. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask our sales staff or assistant.
More gaming accessories. I guess it goes with the territory. There's PlayStation. I wonder if there's much of a Microsoft Xbox presence. Ooh. Or ROG Allies. My PS5 doesn't even have a disc drive. Oh yeah, they have a new VR system out. PlayStation Portal. I think that's been a bit of a flop. No Xboxer. Square Enix. This is, of course, the country that kickstarted the video game industry after the big crash. Nintendo kind of took the reins from Atari.
쇼핑은 뭐니 뭐니 해도 요도바시 카메라를 추천해드립니다. 천천히 둘러보시면서 쇼핑을 즐기시기 바랍니다.
I did not intend for this to be such a long video. I've been moving pretty fast through this stuff. Imagine having multiple interests in this stuff. You would be spending days at this store just looking at stuff. This area is very Japan. Gundam models. Pikachus. Lego. Bandai. All right, let's see. 7th floor. Yeah, this looks like the end of the electronics store. So if that's the case, we're gonna end the video up here. And I hope you enjoyed this walk around Japan's largest electronics retailer here in Akihabara, Tokyo. So this is obviously their flagship store. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. If you wish to support what I do on YouTube, there's links to my Patreon and YouTube channel membership down in the description. I have an Instagram account at Johnny Strides. And there is a super thanks button appearing down below if you wish to say thanks that way. I don't really care for a tour around Uniqlo. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Yoink.